Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be setting up Django for the fashion template we're going to be building. So we first, before you install Django, you first need Python. You can't install Django without Python. So you need the latest Python to actually install Django. So I have Python installed on my system. I'm going to run Python dash version to check the version of Python I'm running, and I'm running version 3.7. So I'm also going to check the version of pip I am using. That is pip dash dash version. It's taking time. And yeah, okay, it's up now. So I'm also running pip version 20.2. Whenever I try to run Django version, since I don't have Django installed, it's going to tell me Django is not recognized as an internal or external command. So why is that error? It's because Django is not actually installed. We need to install Django. If you try running pip install Django, it's going to install it globally for everybody. Like, it's going to be accessed globally. So the best way to install Django is actually to use a container. Would I say a virtual environment, a container? So we're going to install a virtual environment. Virtual environment, which is pip install virtualenvwrapper-win. And the next thing now is to make the virtual environment. So you make the virtual environment, then we can name it anything we want. But I'm going to use, you can use anything, like it's just a name, you can use any name you want. So I'm going to try test. Oh, I think I'm already using text already. So I'm going to use fashion instead. That is fashion. Okay, now we have a virtual environment set up already. And if you can look at the left hand side, you see fashion in a parenthesis. Is it parenthesis or bracket? Let me clear the screen. Okay, let's deactivate it. Now we have deactivated from the virtual environment. So to go back to the virtual environment, we can say work on fashion, and we are back into the virtual environment. Let's use a pip list to check the list of programs that are installed in the virtual environment. So these are the programs that are installed already in the virtual environment. Like I said, virtual environment is like a container. It can only be accessed only in that container. It cannot be accessed outside. So we're going to install Django now into the container. Say pip install Django, then we click enter. So waiting for it, is collecting Django, is downloading. It's just about 7.5 MB. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for upcoming videos. And I think network is very bad today, it's very slow. Okay, it's moving now. Okay, well, now we have Django set up already. We have it installed, not actually set up. We have it installed. So we're going to run django-admin dash dash version to check the version of Django we have installed. Now we can see we have 3.0.7, which is the latest version. We do a pip list. And we can see in the container, yeah, there you can see Django, pip and other things. Now let's deactivate and try running Django admin version. So see, maybe we can see the Django that we just installed. Yeah, like I said, it's a container, it can be accessed globally. Let's go back to the fashion environment we just created. Let me clear the screen. So the next step now is to make a project directory. I'll come, you can create it anywhere, but I'll try to create it on my desktop so you can see the where the project is on desktop. So we can say make directory, then you can name it anything you want. Actually, you can name it anything. Let me first see, I set it into my desktop. So I'll say make directory web project. You can name it anything you want, but I'm going to use web project. Then I click enter. Now you can see it's already on my desktop. So the next thing we're gonna do now is to make a Django project. First of all, let's cd into that project we just created. Django-admin start project. Then, like I said, you can name it anything you want, but you can't name it actually because of conflict. You can name it Django as your project. You can name it. Let's see. I'm gonna name it fashion project. I think it's too long. Let me just shorten the fashion to a fashi project, since it's a fashion design web project we're working on. So we're going to open the project. We're going to open the project now. So the init, we're not going to be actually be using the init in this project. We don't actually use the init in this project. The SGI, we're also not going to use it. We have the settings.py, we have the urls.py, we have the wsgi.py. So let's go. The init, we're not going to be using it. We just used to mark directories in a Python project directory actually. The SGI, we're not going to be using it in this project, so I'm going to skip that and go to the settings.py. The settings.py, this is a master project. The master project, actually the master file, this is where your database, your password, your secret key, this is where all are being stored. Then urls.py, actually urls.py, this is in a website you do need urls to navigate to other sites. Then the wsgi is mainly for production. For now we're going to be working on development. Then the main thing we're going to be focusing on is the manage.py, the py, manage.py. This is, it has a lightweight server for running our project. Let's go to the command prompt. So we have set up Django, we have checked the Python version, we have checked the pip version, we have checked the Django version we have installed virtual environment, we have made virtual environment, we have installed Django, we have run the Django admin version to know the version we are on, we have made a directory, a web project directory, we have seeded into that directory. Is to run the server to test the server, maybe we have any errors or we don't have any errors. So we're going to be running Python manage.py run server. So let's jump back to the command line. I know many people don't like using the command line, but you gotta use it. So Python manage.py. So python manage.py run server. Oh, sorry, pardon me, I'm in the wrong directory. Let me cd out of it. So it says cd dot dot. Okay, let's run it again. Python manage.py run server. Click enter. Now we have no errors. Our server is running at 127.0.0.1 at port 8080. Let's open our web browser to check it out. As you can see, Django is successfully installed. Sorry, pardon me. Django is successfully installed. We're using Django 3.0. But now you'll be saying, why are we not seeing the fashi template we got? Why are we not seeing this template? The problem is that we are not actually coding, we're just setting up. So in the next video, we'll be talking about implementing the fashi template. Instead of showing the install work successfully, congratulations, we're going to be showing the fashi template instead. So don't forget to subscribe for upcoming video. God bless.